Hi, my name is Catherine Price and I'm a physical therapist. Today I'm going to do a core strengthening program with you. My disclaimer is that if any of these exercises seem to be unhealthy or unsafe for you to be doing, please do not do them. You do need to have a healthy back to do these exercises, so if you do not have a healthy back, please do not attempt to do these exercises. This is going to be an advanced core strengthening program. I'm first going to start with some scripture. Acts 17:29. Therefore, since we are God's offspring, we should not think that the divine being is like gold or silver or stone, an image made by human design and skill. In the past, God overlooked such ignorance, but now he commands all people everywhere to repent. For he has set a day when he will judge the world with justice by the man he has appointed. He has given proof of this to everyone by raising him from the dead. Then John 11, verse 25, Jesus said to her, talking to Martha, Jesus said to her, I am the resurrection and the life. The one who believes in me will live, even though they die, and whoever lives by believing in me will never die. Do you believe this? Do you believe this? That's a core belief. We're going to work on core strength. The core strength of our body is the powerhouse to our movement. Our core beliefs are going to guide how we lead our everyday lives. So again, if you do not have a healthy back, do not participate in these exercises, and this is going to be some advanced core strengthening. All right, the first thing I want to do is a hip flexor stretch. So we're going to go into that lizard stretch. And you're going to bring one leg forward, keeping the knee in line with the foot, and we'll go ahead and walk our elbows down if you can, and you're going to get a good stretch. So we're going to go right into a hip flexor stretch. This hip flexor, it's attached to the low back, and then it goes down into the lesser trochanter of the femur, so it goes on the inside of the hip. And we're just going to stretch this so that we do not set ourselves up for any possible injuries. And we want to hold that. Then we're going to switch. Same thing, bringing the other foot forward, keeping the knee in line with the ankle, not going past the toe, and working our elbows down to the floor and untucking our toe, and just holding the stretch right here. Now, I am going to focus on a lot of the abdominal muscles. So one of the biggest problems is we have overcontraction in our back muscles, and you can develop trigger points in those muscles, and that can create a lot of back pain. The research is showing what I have observed over the last 10 years, and that is when you do contract your core muscles, we're going to switch legs. When you contract your abdominal muscles, your back is going to relax. And so you want to have a strong back, but you also want to have a relaxed back. So a relaxed, strong muscle is going to be ideal for movement. And by strengthening your core, you will keep that overcontraction in your back. It doesn't mean you can't work on a strong back, but it will help protect the back from that overcontraction that can result in a lot of pain. So we're just stretching our hip flexors. And we'll switch back to the other side. Locking our elbow down. And you want to hold your stretches for about 30 to 60 seconds. After age 30, 60 seconds is the amount of time to make changes. If you are under 30 years of age, 30-second stretches are adequate. Now the next thing we're going to do are just some prone press-ups just to get our spine moving before we go into our core work. And a lot of the exercises that I'm going to do, these are ones that I prefer. I like to keep a neutral spine if possible. I do have movement, but work on the core contraction in neutral spine position. So we will do a lot of that. So then we'll bring our leg back, and hands are going to be out in front, hips stay down, and we're just going to press up and come right back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and take a deep breath. Another set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now those are just some stretches to help get us prepared for our core work. So the first exercise that we're going to do is just a neutral plank. So we're going to get in plank position. Now before I do start with the core exercises, what I am going to be using is, this is just a gardening kneeling pad. I do have an abdominal wheel, so these you can easily find. I do have an 8-pound medicine ball, and I will be using this. It's not necessary. You can just use a pillow. You can use a regular ball. And then I am going to use a therapy ball for 2 of my exercises. So those are going to be the things that I am going to help me with this core program. All right, so we're going to hold plank. I'm going to do plank on elbows. You want to keep a neutral spine. You want to keep a nice tight core, so you want to draw your navel towards your spine. And you do not want to drop and arch your back. And you don't want to be pushing your butt up towards the ceiling. So we're going to start, and we're going to hold this just to activate the core for 1 minute. And we'll start. So I'm going to go up onto my toes and just hold. Elbows are going to be directly underneath the shoulder. And you should feel the core contracting. And you can tune into different places of your body, see what your front of your hips are doing. See if one side of your core is contracting more than the other. And you can shift your weight around to see if that changes. You can squeeze your glutes and see how that also changes the distribution. And this is just activating those core muscles we'll be using. 20 more seconds. Okay, 10 more seconds. Then we're going to stay in this position, and we're going to lift one leg and one arm and hold for 5 counts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and bring it back. Then you're going to shift your weight, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back, and shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. This is 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. This is 4. 2, 3, 5, and back. This is a great exercise if you have scoliosis. 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. And then we're just going to round out our back and stretch. Take 3 deep breaths. And 1 more deep breath. Now we're going to do a 4-way dynamic plank. So we're going to go back into plank and then lift one leg 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Opposite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest. Deep breath. Then we're going to go into that side plank with hip abduction. So onto our side, lifting one leg 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And switching to the other side, you can just roll over and side plank and lifting that leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll do one more set. So we're going to do 2 sets of 10. And stacked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And last set on this side. And up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. And 10. Then we're going to go into reverse. So you want your elbow underneath the shoulder. You don't want to do this if your shoulders are not healthy. We're going to bring both our legs out straight. And I want you to squeeze your buttocks. And you're going to lift up. You're going to hold here. Tighten your abdominals and lift your leg. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. And same thing. Squeeze up and hold. And lift your other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. Next, I'm going to use my abdominal wheel. So I'm going to go onto my knees and do them standing. The standing is more advanced and it's challenging to the abdominals, especially rectus abdominal muscle. So we want to keep a nice neutral spine and roll the wheel all the way out and then pull right back up. 1, we're going to do 25 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Then I'm going to go right up into standing. So I'm going to start in a standing position. I will not go as far out, but you can go out to where you can. And then you're going to, and you can go as far to a plank position, and then you're going to pull yourself back up. And you're going to feel more in the front of the legs because you're going to be using those hip flexors to also help you. 2, 3, I'm going to do 10 of these. 4, 5, Make sure you're breathing. 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. I'm going to go back down onto my knee pad and do 24, 25 rollouts. 1, 2, 3, 4. You should be feeling this in your abdominals. 5, 6. If you're feeling it in your back, it's time to stop. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. If you've got music you like to listen to, I would be listening to some music. 23, 24, one more, and 25. Then we're going to go right back up and do our last set of 10 standing. Don't forget to breathe. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 1 more, and 10. Okay, good job. Now that we have worked from the top down, we're going to work from the bottom up. So I'm going to use my 8-pound medicine ball. Again, you can just use a pillow or just it doesn't have to be weighted, but I like the added weight because it just challenges the muscles a little bit more. You want to make sure you're squeezing your legs in. That contracts the adductors that are attached to the pubic bone, so it's going to help level the hips. So you'll engage your adductors, and then you're going to make sure you keep your navel to your spine, so you're going to draw in your navel, keeping your back contacted to the ground, so you don't want it arching up. If it arches up, this exercise is not for you. And then you're just going to lift the ball up towards your waist and bring it right back down. 2, 3, and I'm just going to do 25. 4, 5, 6. You should feel the inner thigh. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, last one, and 25. I'm going to rock and roll up. And next one, we're going to use the medicine ball. Not the medicine ball, the therapy ball. All right, so this is going to be a knee to chest ball roll with push-ups. And we'll do 2 sets of 10 here. So I'm going to start back here, and I'm just going to come up onto the ball and roll forward till my ankles are on the ball. I'm going to start in a plank position with my ankles on the ball. Roll my knees up towards my chest, bring it back out, and do a push-up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I'm going to come off of the ball. Take a few deep breaths, and we'll do one more set of 10. You should be feeling your core. One more set of 10. So start back here. And I'm gonna walk myself out. Ankles are gonna be on the ball. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then I'm gonna just turn around and sit on the therapy ball, walk myself back. We're gonna finish with crunches, but I'm gonna go from extension, so I'm gonna extend back, and then I'm just gonna crunch up to neutral. So I'm not gonna come way up here. I'm just gonna go to neutral. So we're gonna go extension to neutral. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 27, 20 more. 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. And you're challenging your abdominals for 10 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is it. So that is an advanced core strengthening abdominal workout. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a blessed day. God bless you, and thank you.